This morning we're jacking it. We got to go up half an inch. We're down about 1.25 inches. We're gonna come up a bunch here.
Dale, me falta despacito.
Easy. I see. You saw it just jumped right there coming up. It's no problem. We got to replace some upper boards anyway. So we'll have to pull them all loose.
Más.
That's where everybody gets scared at cracking and popping.
Un poquito. Ahí está, güey.
There it is. Now to finish jacking. We're gonna go cutting now. We'll cut from here to here out and replace it. We'll get back to you when we do that. Cutting it up right there. He's putting us up proper. Basically, I'm running two jacks. I'm running one over here and I'm running one over there. So we're jacking the whole thing up.
Solo al llegue, pues si no lo vas a madera tú para mí. Solo al llegue, ¿no? Ahí está, güey. Nomás métele un tornillo o no se ocupa el tornillo. Métele un tornillo.
Lock it down with a screw so it won't move. They run a screw up through both boards to, just in case something dumb happens, somebody bumps it or something, it won't fall out. We're not going to be replacing this outside today. We're just replacing this inside structural, basically. And it's not really even structural because there's a steel beam up here that everything's welded to and goes out there. It's got a metal top on it, like a sheet metal top that goes over the whole thing. So it's holding basically that steel I-beams up there holding everything and goes over to the corners. So we're just replacing this that looks like it's decorative, basically. But I'm sure it's still holding something, you know, it's holding that the shingle shakes on the front of it. But it'll be okay. We'll get it in just a few. There's one big chunk of it out. Still working, and we got most of that one out. That's the front cover over there that you're looking at. That arch. So, it's gonna be no problem. We're going over here to make sure it looks just about level, and it does. It used to have a low spot there, and it don't seem to have it anymore. So, looks like we corrected it. You can see that whole arch system is gone now, which is fine. It's good. Well, Looks good to me. We'll put that arch system back. We've got that pattern, so we know what to do with it. We'll be good. Still taking. Got to get it on down there to something. Working on that top plate on that 2x4 now. Take all that out. We'll get it, man, one way or another.
No problema, niño.
Okay, now cut through the ultra in different place. Yeah. The top seal will be ready.
Ready.
Or almost.
¿Esto lo vas a cortar aquí? ¿Cuál?
No way.
No, esto no.
Maybe see way.
No, córtalo aquí.
¿Cuánto?
Esto y el otro.
¿Cuánto pies?
¿Cuántos pies tiene eso? No, dijiste que iba a llegar a 9. 12. Oh, bueno. Oh, mi martillo. Mira. Hay uno.
Lost our hammer. Basically, we got our beam in all the way across. We got a jigsaw. We're gonna cut our arch with it. We'll cut it here in a few. Probably won't get everything supported up here.
Mide 2 veces. Corto una sola vez. Porque mide 2 veces. Falla esa
Now
madre.
they're gonna cut a board for the bottom now. Get it in, and then they gotta cut 2 for the top and get those in, and then they'll start laying studs or whatever you want to call them, jack studs, king rats, whatever they're called. We don't care what they're called around here. We just know it's a 2x4 that goes up yonder. You gotta have 2 2x4s up yonder, 1 2x4 on the bottom. So that's what we're gonna do, and then we got that beam underneath it. Basically, we made a beam out of 2 of those 2-inch thick 2x10s, and then we'll cut the back side, make the arch, cut that side, be done with it, be ready to rock and roll at that point. But they're gonna run one all the way across, and they'll probably put a little cap on each side to keep it from coming apart. Pressure treated, just because that's what we had laying around. So it was actually a 2x8, and we cut it in half and made it 2 2x4s. So I don't know where all this lumber come from, but I'm glad we didn't have to buy it right now, because right now is when it's expensive as hell. So you're probably saying, why did you cut a 2x whatever down into a 2x4? Well, it was cheaper that way. Them boys love it fast.
¿Sí? Atornillar los puntos, pues. Como está derecho, no creo que lo jale el güey.
They're gonna screw that down. Then we got to push that thing in out a little bit. But we'll get it.
¿Cuál? El taquete que se lo dice Meg. Sácala la madre. Bueno, que no se va a ir o no se va a ir.
Boy, they're working hard.
Fíjate, lo voy a asegurar bien esto de una vez.
This one necessita más.
Más para arriba.
I think you're about an inch, Donnie. 3/4 of an inch. Do what?
Necesita más para arriba.
Half inch.
See,
Medio pulgada.
I've got a tape measure installed here that Donnie doesn't know about. So this light is mounted flat on the roof, the ceiling. But over here, see what's going on? That's because this is low right now. Yeah.
You see?
Sí.
Okay.
Look, they're gonna get it though. We got the experts working on it. We got our two great guys here. Got Lewis here and got Jaime here. They're experts. Lewis, Jaime is a master carpenter. I shouldn't say that. He's not really a master carpenter, but he's really good at carpentry. He's the maestro. We call him the Maestro Bros instead of the Mario Bros. They're gonna figure it all out though. But yeah, it's a little low right there is what's going on. That's why that ends down. It's been like that a long time though. Long time, people. Long time ago. Long time ago. But we're gonna get it. Make this thing look nice and sharp again. All right, we're kind of reverse engineering it. We're trying to get that nice. We've got our beam nice and straight. We're attaching the topper, or the whatever you want to call it, to the boards that create the roof. What you call these rafters, Donnie?
I don't know. I said the same thing earlier.
Rafters, which is kind of the upside down way to do it, but we can't tear the whole damn top off and do it the right way. So we're going to get our studs in there, and that will lift it up and get it where it's all nice and square up above that beam, which is nice and square. And when we're all done, we will have lifted it probably 1.5 inches, something like that.
Something like that.
2 inches, something. So we're getting there, and then once we get all this done on this side, we're actually going to go around to the outside on the street and redo all of the, well, not all, but that middle section a little bit on the street. We're going to probably replace that plywood that's rotted there. We've got a bunch of shakes that need to be redone. Let me show you what it looks like from the street right now. So this is what we're working with. It's real old-fashioned. It looks really bad, but it's going to look really good. Look at Donnie. If we've got a vision for it. First of all, the damn building's pink right now. That's going to go. Second of all, this all gray. That's going to go. So we're getting there. This is kind of what we're fixing up. Kind of rough looking. That's what it looks like from across the street. You can see that it's never actually been level because the sidewalk's not level. So it's always kind of been a little, you know. If you look at the bricks behind it, so it doesn't line up really. And that's just how it was built. So we're not trying to reinvent the wheel. We're just trying to make it look better. So it's not going to be completely square and all that, but it does look like we've got the top a little more flat. So that's good by lifting the middle where it had collapsed a little bit. Okay, so we have our jacks down. Got our little wall built. Got the beam in. Pretty cool. Looks nice and solid, Donnie. What do you think?
Yep. Now we got to get our arches cut.
Donnie wants to cut the arches.
We're going to cut our arches and put our plywood back, caulk it all back in.
Put our plywood back. See, we're trying to make it look like nothing's ever been done to it. Now, folks, you might be thinking, well, why did you do it this way? We didn't do it this way. Somebody else did it this way. We're just repairing what we find. That's what we always do. We hardly ever do anything new. We just find the old stuff and fix it.
We're not saying this is the way to do it.
Yeah.
This is the way we do it.
This is the way we did it. So.
If you don't like it, keep the comments to yourself.
Well, if you don't like it, when you build your own porch on your building on Main Street, you can do it differently. This is a one-of-a-kind thing, people. And also, it's important to say, this thing had not collapsed. It had just fallen a little bit, a couple inches around those posts. So it was still standing, everything was still good. It just needed some work. But, wow, it's looking good now. So we're gonna check out this light too. We're gonna change the light fixture. I'm trying to decide if we just want one fairly big one in the middle, or if we want to try to put 2 or 3 out here or what. But I'd like this whole thing to be lit up at night underneath.
Okay, we got our arch designed here.
Yeah.
He gonna cut it with a jigsaw. We got that one cut there. We'll fix to cut this one. I'm probably going to cut that back with the damn sawzall.
All right. They're just trying to get the arch to look a little smoother. We're doing trim stuff now, just trying to make it look good.
Alright, y'all. And here we are, end of the day. Got our trim in, got our boards back, got our plywood trim in, got it caulked off here, got it caulked there, got it caulked up here, caulked, 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 got our board back on the front of it, got our trim back up on the front, got it all caulked in. We're waiting on the caulk to dry, and we're done for the day. We're going to the house.
So, Danny.
Hola.
Finito. Hola. ¿Cómo está?
Tell them to give us a thumbs up.
It's good.
Thumbs up for filming it. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already. And if you like this kind of content, just keep on coming back and we'll keep it going.
All right, folks, that's what it ended up looking like. We still need to paint it, but we got all of the wood, the rotted wood, at least on the inside, done. We're going to work on the shakes next week and paint it up. Got it all caulked. Looks pretty good, I think. What do you think, Donnie?
I think it looks excellent.
Donnie said he thinks it looks excellent. Look, he's ready to go. Get some paint on it. I think it will come together, Donnie.
Absolutely.
All right, well, tell them what to do, Donnie.
Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already. Give us a thumbs up for filming it, and we'll catch you on the next one.